man, the greatest of all, against the man who would like to take his crown one day. And this is what it's all about, I'm sure.
But the one that Stephen Hendry picked out may be significant, the long potting, and that does favour Judd Trump overall in the tournament.
Hand side here, Ronnie. Check the cue ball off this top cushion. Nicely played. And it's going to be short of the back line. He's okay. Red left of the pink and left of the pack here. Get straight on the black after that. Looks pretty good. Just pin absolutely on point.
Puts him in the interviews. It's his sort of tournament. It's his sort of day.
13.
Yeah, straight away. Needs a bounce off the cushion.
21.
Doing.
$29.
2018.
Been a little bit prudent here. I don't blame him. Take your medicine and play a good safety shot. The plant that he could make. So he's got to avoid the red here in the left-hand side cushion. Back up the ball. Oh, it's gone completely wrong. Where's this red going? There's a chance here. Great chance to win the opening frame.
One.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah. The cue ball tight to the ball cushion every time he plays a good safety shot. On a pocket. Oh, well played.
7.
Good shot, good recovery. Aura when he plays
12.
just brings something different. Imperative to get a really good start.
$17.
Good as ever. Okay, didn't win it in one visit
25.
from the first.
Yeah, he's played a good frame. He was maybe a little unlucky not to get on a red when he went into them earlier on. To take the first frame. And Judd Trump has been left largely cold. He's played well all week.
$39.
And he'd be really happy at the table. Try and keep him cold.
47.
Trump this first frame. Wow, lovely shot.
Get yourself up for every single match you play, but an occasion like this is no problem on that score. Full
54.
house, big prize. Remember, 150,000 plus the...
Nothing safe when this man is at the table. It's going close to the middle pocket, maybe just okay.
60. 71.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. And just the start he would have wanted.
74.
Yeah, of course, it's a longer match, 2 sessions, but they're broken into minis to 4, and then after 9 and so on and so on.
83.
He played a really good frame here, looking sharp.
89.
So we're underway on what promises to be a memorable day of snooker, and we've started in Or rather, Ronnie O'Sullivan has. He's cleared up with 96 to become champion of champions. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads Judd Trump 1-0. In the end with 96. O'Sullivan has won 76 career titles, Judd Trump 34. So a lot of trophies between them.
And the cue ball just bounces off this top cushion for the black. No. So I might have a go of it after such a confident start. Be putting this cue ball down somewhere near the yellow pocket. Try and block that red over on the right hand side cushion. Safety. I know the score and obviously winning the frames in one visit, but these are such good. Well, that wasn't a miss, that was just a bad contact.
Bit of fortune here and there that can make a difference, bit of bad luck or a bit of good luck.
1. Six. 7.
Yeah. He's going to have to develop them and knock maybe 3 or 4 cushions back to balk here. Doesn't have to hit a red, of course.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 14.
Well, forced into
1. Nine.
work out exactly how he's going to attack the pot, of course.
16.
Gives him more up.
$24.
Such an advantage as well. You know, people, it's not a clap, but the crowd.
27.
Not visibly anyway.
35.
Red here. Bring them into play. Needs a bit of luck again. I think he's okay. No problem.
43.
Well played.
But to do so very emphatically.
$46.
To leave himself 67 ahead, 67 remaining.
$54.
Yeah. To him today. We've seen it all week, actually, as I say, business-like. Focus really hard on working.
His play at the moment, his concentration.
61.
He's our champion.
68. 69.
Once again,
75. 76.
just brilliant.
Take the blue off the cushion here. Still be on the pink.
83. $91. $94.
To not only match, but better when he gets a chance. He's not had
98.
many yet. Plenty of time, but this is a dream for his 5th century of the week.
103.
From the crowd. Kid in. No.
3.
In the early stages of the final by 2 frames to 0.
Yeah, there'll be no panic buttons pressed just yet. Long way to go. Machuda has looked a little bit edgy. Missed it by quite some way as well. We've got to play it, you know, during the week. Particularly the way he played against Mark Allen and Mark Selby. It was fantastic. Judd Trump. Good shot. Taking it on.
Oh, great shot. Needs a bit of luck. What's also done, of course, is completely opened the table up. And now the safety really is important.
In between yellow and brown. It's on the way. It's on the way. Oh. That's more like it. And a little kiss on the yellow would be helpful.
1.
Needs a lot of top spin this time.
$8.
Yeah, the occasion, it's not dissimilar that day.
Oh, wow. Wow.
15. 1.
For the black, he might try and get on one of those now. That's exactly what he's tried to do.
6.
No, that's a lovely shot. What a
7.
shot he's put.
Yeah, psychologically, it's an important early moment, isn't it? Because just the scoreline, but how he's feeling. Because that was his best.
Yeah, that's the beauty of taking this visit. Just that one shot.
23.
He's working out, do I need any of these? Aware of situation.
31. 39.
His eyes is probably more important than the first couple in the first couple of frames. Because his opponent, Ronnie will sense the opportunity here. Oh, he's missed it. Well, hold on.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Hold on.
52.
Trump gets a reprieve, a big one.
1.
gets an
9.
angle on this black. I'm just wondering, let's see what he tries here. He's tried to knock it out. He's trying to screw back here. Watch the cue ball. Now back for the black in the opposite pocket. Has he got
17.
it? He has. What a shot. And that's... Jeez. That was a brilliant shot. That could be a frame winner.
O'Sullivan was a big favourite to do enough to lead 3-0.
25.
So biggest moment of the final so far, this.
The contested final, but this is a big twist already. Sullivan had the advantage with the frame.
33.
This could be a real settler for Judd Trump. Settle him down and give him a great boost. Oh.
36.
That wobbled in.
Still got to put these away. Brown, blue and pink.
40. 45.
Can't see him miss it. Did so, and he will be very relieved. That will settle Judd Trump into this final. It's game on here in Bolton with Ronnie O'Sullivan leading. So the final is already fascinatingly poised. 2-1 to Ronnie O'Sullivan. Could have been 3-0.
Could have been, couldn't it? Well, what a frame it
Make sure to
was.
switch off, please, yeah.
And have a look at this day. I mean, this is a fantastic shot, isn't it? Maybe a little bit late for the hot shots. I don't know whether the guys will get it in, but that will give him a lot of confidence for sure, won't it?
Yeah, particularly the point it's come. You know, he's 2-0 down. He probably should have been 3-0 down, but he's made a good clearance. And that...
That red just above the... Oh, missed that. Long ball game. Good test, this one. Just above the black to the right. It is potable into that left corner pocket, but cue ball going into red.
No, you can see the respect they have for one another. All those meetings, all those big matches that they embraced for what seemed like forever. To emulate all his achievements. Not easy when he's still there. It'd be one thing if he'd retired. He's still there playing at the top of his game.
Back here, in the black here. That's pretty good. Yeah, good shot. Red just to the left of the black there. He's got a nestle right on it. But it could be on the blue if he pots it. No. Very dangerous.
1. Nine.
3. tried to dislodge a few, but he's
17.
Yeah, he's been
22. $30.
he's played for the pink. Sit up, right? He's got to be careful. Oh.
Ronnie. One.
Good shot on that red there, because look at the angles he's left on the pink. You can disturb these 5 reds here now, bring them all into play, and that's exactly what he's done. I'm not be too concerned about them just yet. I'll try and clean up these reds.
16.
For those 2 reds
24.
near the right middle. They go up for the blue. So I take. No, he's going to wait until the
31.
last open red. Yeah, nicely made a nice size now. And then depends on this
38.
little.
is in the last frame and in this one.
44.
Try and bring one of these into play. Needs a connection on this red. I think it's no good.
Judd Trump, 49.
We'd be disappointed with that shot. Oh, well. He's left it.
1.
You saw him drop his head there.
Judd Trump, 6.
So Trump switching hands now. Quite.
Could play the cross double here into the opposite middle pocket. He certainly could. That was in, which will suit a right-hander. It didn't suit Judd Trump, but it certainly suits Ronnie O'Sullivan.
4.
It's an angle when putting this blue and the yellow to get close to that green. You can't play it left-handed, Ronnie.
11.
Doesn't want a big bounce, wants a soft bounce off this cushion. It's not too bad. Be a frame winner if it goes in.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 11.
And on the brown. No, he's gone around the top.
Well then,
3.
but O'Sullivan neck.
7.
As I say, it does feel like he's been on.
12.
Just sets the tone as the players go off for the interval. How they're Sullivan very disappointed. But the in-off has cost Judd Trump. The fascinating champions final. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads Judd Trump 3-1.
Well, this game is played in the mind.
One.
If it had gone 2-2, they'd be behind. It was. Well, it's played between the ears, this game.
Nine.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Well, the cue ball didn't have the.
16.
He still played that shot well. Judd looks a little uncomfortable.
24. $32.
Well, here's the situation with the red near. Let's back up if the split doesn't work. And the split has worked all right. Yes, Phil, it seems to me not dissimilar to. It's always nice. Oh, wow. Well,
Ronnie
it was
O'Sullivan,
meant to be a
45.
backup red.
One. Nine. Shotgun,
Well,
14.
they both missed one. Better shot than it looked in there. Okay, it was a play on the board.
Three. 4.
It was 2 visit snooker in the fifth.
$18.
Made by either player and amongst all the good stuff.
26.
And when you know that there's a little mistake chance you miss there, you know that around it, some very good snooker being played.
30. $33. And the frame.
Errors are being committed by both. 4-1. He's struggling today. And if there's one player in the game you don't want to struggle against, it's Ronnie O'Sullivan.
The very first shot. So he applied pressure on Trump from.
1.
Playing all the way around on the bottom red. Ooh. Jaws in the middle pocket were not part of the plan,
6.
even though it was there until he walked around having not got the other shot right.
Shot.
Positional shot.
6.
One or two slight gasps because he never went anywhere near the pot.
Go, but I think it just bounced in a minuscule way. Enough for it to wriggle in.
Five. Six.
They guaranteed the cue would end up
Ronnie
in the
O'Sullivan,
one
six.
place. Trump can't pot the red.
One.
Well, he's going for the pot here. That is a sort of a confident man.
Six.
And then last night in the semi-finals, opening.
Had to hit it hard, and
14.
well, that big free continues. Long way to go, but it's a good chance now.
22.
And to pop this red to middle, but suddenly presented
Okay.
itself and he was stopped in his tracks. No, he missed a similar
Ronnie
red to
O'Sullivan,
that in the
37.
But again,
One.
the big moment will only be a big moment if Judd takes advantage of it.
$15.
No one's better at the powered blue to take.
Judd Trump, 20. Foul. I
Ooh.
miss.
There wasn't much for him,
Judd Trump,
as you can
6.
really work out from the fact that he hit the pink.
Quickly and efficiently.
One.
Good shot. I've seen those missed, actually, because he has made a couple of
Fine.
errors.
22 in front. So he will need
12.
both reds. Gravity.
19.
The two lengthiest frames of this final.
If this goes in, it'll be 3 snookers, different ball game.
$27. 27.
Two brilliant players, but this frame, as I said, is a bit It was more important for Judd to win it than Ronnie, I think, but it hasn't worked out. A disappointed, concerned, slightly dejected body language. We played in the
39.
World Final, of course, which O'Sullivan won, only
45.
And the world on lead. He will be in front.